Hey everybody and welcome back to Pokémon Colosseum. It's about time we got here. 100 battles. Well, 99 battles, this is the 100th. And this is what we get. First thing, if I can move around, we get the third and final Time Flute. And now we begin the long, boring walk to the final member of the Mount Battle clan. It's pretty epic. Fighting on top of a volcano. Yo, Somek. Alright then. The final of the Mount Battle Colosseum. As to do this. It's getting the final Time Flute, and it's kind of a difficult battle in itself. Mount Battle Master Somek, with epic music to boot. He starts up with a Pinsir and a Claydol. And my new and improved, well not new, but my improved team consists of starting off with Valda and Tyrone. Both level 60, I think Tyrone's level 61, yeah. You just reached level 61. And I get to see how awesome they are. I taught Valda Shadow Ball, which I got from the Under Colosseum. And Tyrone learned Flamethrower at level 60, which I replaced Flame Wheel for. Awesome. Super effective hit. Down it goes. But won't do any damage, and get a decent amount of experience there. Sent it a Crobat. This Crobat's kind of annoying. It does some damage, sort of. Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is physical in this game, unlike in the 4th generation, because Ghost is a physical type. So it makes use of Valda's incredible attack stat. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite KO the Claydol, which means it can get its Earthquake going, I guess. Earthquake is a devastating move, and Mount Battle Master Somek likes to use it. Doesn't affect Crobat. I think all of his Pokemon, bar Pinsir, are immune to Earthquake. So, and even then Pinsir resists it, I think. So Crobat, very fast Pokemon, starts off with Aerial Ace, attacks Valda. Doesn't quite KO though. I mean, come on, you can't KO Valda that easily. I was expecting Valda to go down there, so I was kind of panicking a bit there, but thankfully no, it didn't happen. Shadow Ball to finish off the Claydol. Shadow Ball looks stupid on Valda, however, because it culminates around her face, as opposed to like her hands or something, but whatever. I also put Psychic on Valda. I think I did anyway. No, I didn't. After this I put Psychic on Valda, because I get some points for this. So he brings in the Gligar. Gligar not the biggest threat, an ice move will take that down in one shot, but unfortunately I don't have any ice moves, so I have to deal with it like so. Aerial Ace on I think Valda. Yeah, it totally finishes her off. Oh well, Valda, you did well. You took out one of the main threats, which was Claydol. So now I bring in my next best choice, which is Delta. Delta is... oh no, did I bring... oh, Theo, sorry, I thought it would be weird, yeah. Don't bring Delta until later. Theo hasn't changed much. I replaced Supersonic for Screech because, thanks to Compound Eyes, Screech has 100 accuracy, well above 100, so it hits without being affected. So that makes it very useful for Wing Attack. Wing Attack was learned at level 43 a while ago. He brings in his Flygon, Copycat. Earthquake doesn't affect Theo. Yeah, that's why I brought in Theo, because he is immune to Earthquake. So this Gligar takes out Tyrone, unfortunately. He's doing so well. Oh well. Now I think I bring in Delta. Yeah. So this guy's a massive Earthquake fan, if you couldn't already tell. I think that's like one of the only moves he ever uses. So it's good to have some flying types and some Pokemon with Levitate perhaps, but I digress. So you Screech on the Gligar. Doesn't really do anything though. I don't think I ever get around to using any physical moves on the Gligar in this battle. But yeah, Screech always hits now. Well, not always, but you know what I mean. So that Dragon Breath nearly takes down the Flygon. Not quite, though. But he uses Flamethrower. I was expecting to use Dragon Breath or Dragon Claw on my on Delta, but he uses Flamethrower on Theo. And Theo survives that because it's a defensive wall, I guess. No, not really, but possibly because there's no stab behind that. But the Gligar finishes it off with a well-placed Rock Tomb. Well placed in air quotes there. So Theo had no chance of surviving that round. Sorry, Theo. I want to say you did well, but you didn't really do anything. Useful for snagging though, so there's your reprieve, I guess. So I bring in Amber. Amber hasn't changed much. Oh yeah, she has. Well, other than gaining level. She now has Sludge Bomb. Flipping heck, it's about time. I don't think I use it in this battle. But she's got Sludge Bomb. And that's awesome. Because it's a much more powerful version of Poison Sting. It hasn't got as a high chance to poison as Poison Sting, but it does much more damage. And makes use of Amber's much higher attack stats, so she really needed that move. I got that from doing the... I think that I got from doing the Pirate Tank Colosseum, I don't really remember. You can check online or something. So anyway, Surf to make use of the Gligar's ground typing. Critical hit does that much to Gyarados, so Gyarados turns out to have quite a high special defense. Gligar very nearly dead. This Earthquake, see what I mean by he likes to use Earthquake? Amber survives, thankfully. Doesn't affect the Gyarados, and Delta makes ground moves, miss with Levitate. Surf once more to finish off the Gligar. Dragon Breath on the Gyarados. I was doing so well without saying as well, oh well. So Surf thankfully finishes off the Gligar. Like so, but not before hitting the Gyarados. I'm doing a decent amount of damage to the Gyarados. I didn't bring in Plusle before, one because he's majoritively ground type, and I wanted to save him for the Gyarados because it's double weak to electric type moves. So he uses Earthquake because he's a big fan of that move. Don't know where he gets all the TMs because I could only find one. Takes out Amber in one shot. Well, not one shot, but you know what I mean. Bye Amber, you did well. Took out the Gligar, I guess. Took some hits. Delta still hasn't taken an inch of damage yet. Bring in Plusle to finish this whole thing off. It's very nearly dead, this Gyarados. Well, not very nearly, but it's going to go down this turn. Plusle faster. Thunderbolt. Kills it. I was expecting it to kill, but I wouldn't have been surprised if it didn't. So here you go, Plusle gaining all of its super happy extra experience. And Delta's very close to leveling up, as he always is. And that's that. Stupendous, says Somek. If you couldn't tell, this was post-commentary. Yep, it was pretty darn fantastic. So we get 1,200 Poké Coupons, which I spend on a Psychic TM for Valda. Yep, and that's just in case you didn't get the Time Fleet the first time around. And I'll see you guys next time.